right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin. We're going to be looking at the weekly charts, the daily charts, 4-hour and also 1-hour charts. We're going to be looking at what it's going to be looking at the next couple of days, maybe towards the end of the week, potential breakouts, price point supports, levels of resistance. Let's take a look. Let's dive right in. One of the things that I'm seeing in the news right now is that the Genius Act, the stablecoin legislation, is supposed to pass today. If that happens, we're looking at potential more regulation in the sense that institutional investing is more secure in the Bitcoin, crypto, altcoin market in general. A new stablecoin regulations for the U.S. is up for Senate vote today. Chances of success remain uncertain. So this is a big day. We'll see what happens with that. By the time this video comes out, maybe we have an answer for that. Anyhow, when we look at the weekly chart, you can see that there's a lot of support since last November. You can see we've definitely been on an upward trend. You can see even more recently, we've had a kind of a breakout. Since the beginning of April, we've been kind of on an upward trend. Looks like we're headed towards hopefully the 108 price range. But you can see there's definitely a bullish signal, lots of support, definitely going in a positive direction. If I go back to the daily chart, you can see here that again, showing we hit a high of about 108, 109. Looks like here we got up to about 109.4 roughly. And we've consolidated since then back, retested down at about the 74, 75,000 range. And since then, since about beginning of April 7th, we've been on a bullish run, it looks like, all the way up to our current today, where we look like we tapped out at about the 107 mark. Looking at the charts and looking at where we're headed, if I go down to the 4-hour chart here, we can see again lots of support at about the 94. Lots and lots of support there. But we've also developed further support. Looks like here at about the 104.5 or 104,500. And looks like, we definitely have some positive momentum. We've consolidated some since mid-May. And through this consolidation, looks like we've formed somewhat of a breakout, tested the previous high, and now we've tested the resistance, bounced off a few times. Looks like we got a positive momentum going in the last few days into the last day into today. So looking to continue that momentum. Looks like I said, with a lot of support down at the 104, 105. If I go to the 1-hour chart, again, we see more of the same. You see the consolidation. We see potential breakout, retesting of at the 102 range. Some bullish momentum throughout the day today, and like I said, the 104, 500 looks like there's a lot of support in this area. So one of the things I would expect, going forward is hopefully we can break out through this high of about 106, 107. And if we can break through that, we're most likely going to go back up to continue up to the 108. And if we break through that, we can hit the 110 by the end of the week. So, looking at this here, if I was to look at, what I would expect maybe potentially a retesting of the 104, 500 before maybe breaking out to retest. We could have a retest here, but I would expect some consolidation short term retesting of maybe the 104, 104.5, 105 range, and then a bouncing up to test the 106. And then if we can break through that, then we're most likely headed over to the 108. And if we do that, then we're probably looking at something like this going forward, where we would potentially see a breakout to the 110. Chances are we can do it. Can we go straight there? I guess it's possible, but maybe something to this effect. The pattern is what I would see. And if we broke through the 110, then you can see there's lots of room to go from there. That would be a major breakout. So we'll see what Bitcoin does this week. My expectations is that we're going to be going higher. We may come back to test, like I said, the 104 500 range before we have that breakout. Hopefully, we can break through. If we don't break through the 106, 107, there may be some more consolidation that we have to go through before we can break through the 106 and get back to all-time highs of the 109, 10 range. So we'll see what that looks like. Hit the like, subscribe, follow us. Let's keep up to date. And yeah, hopefully this is the bull run we've been waiting for. So have a great day.